Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we're just going to get started. My eyes are already primed. So now I'm just going to take the Morphe 350 palette and I'm going to take this shade. It's a light shade and it's going to be my transition color. And I'm using an E27 brush per usual just to blend that into my crease. And I'm doing that on the other side as well. Once we do that, I'm going to grab the Morphe 35B palette. And I was trying to figure out what color to use. But I'm going to use that light green color to use in my crease as well. We're going for a kind of like a green look today. Light green with a shimmery lid. It's going to be a full makeup tutorial as the description says. Well, the title. So we're just blending that in our crease with the MAC 217. And then I'm taking the same Morphe brush. I'm taking the same Morphe brush just to blend that out as well and do it on the other side. Now I'm going back to the 350 palette and I'm taking that same light color that we used in our crease for transition and I'm just going to blend out the edges of that light green color that we used. Then I'm gonna go back to the 35B palette and take this it's kind of like a hunter green shade, and that's going to be the main color that we're gonna be using in our crease. So I'm just using that same MAC brush and I'm just putting that into my crease and then just blending it out. Now I'm taking this Elfcosmetics Glitter Primer. Even though it may not be glitter, it may just be a shimmery color that I'm using. I like to use this because it does not transfer any shimmer or glitter that we use on the lid. So I'm just going to take that and put it on my lid. And then we're going into the 350 palette and we're taking this, it's like a rose gold shimmery shade, and that's going to be our lid color. So I'm just taking a flat brush and I'm just going to be applying that to my lid. Once we're done doing that, I'm taking that same green shade and I'm just going to blend out the edges of that same lid color that we just used, so there's no harsh lines. And I'm just blending that out as well with the Morphe E27 brush. Now I'm taking this lighter shade in the pan, which is the only shade I've actually hit pan. I don't really hit pan ever, but I use that shade so much. And I'm using that for my brow bone and just blending it out. And I'm going to add some more of that shimmery color because with the blending we did lose some of it. Now I'm priming my face. For my T-zone, I'm going to take the Wetnwild Coverall. It covers the pores and it does the job. And then I'm going to take Nivea Men's post men's shave, I believe. I always get the name confusing. It's always confusing for me. And I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. And then I'm actually gonna be mixing the Clinique Stay Matte Foundation with the Matte and Poreless by Maybelline, and I'm just going to mix that on the back of my hand and just apply it with my finger all over my face. My brows were already done. I did them off camera just to save time. So now I'm actually going to be using a Wet n Wild's Kabuki brush, and I want more of a full coverage. So when you want more of a full coverage, you just use a brush, and then just to take off any of the excess, I'm just going to go in with a beauty blender once we're done applying this all over our face. Now I'm taking the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and this is just going to cancel out any darkness and brighten underneath my eyes as well. And then I'm going to go in with my Holy Grail NYX HD Concealer. This is definitely a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Concealer. I really love this. I know I use it a lot, but I love it so much, and I go through these like nothing. It's like it blends out so good. It hides everything, and it's just my favorite concealer. And I'm just blending that out with a beauty blender. Now I'm going in with the Elf HD powder, and I really like this powder. It sets the under eyes and it doesn't crease. It works really well for my under eyes, especially since I do get kind of dry under there. I don't really have any complaints about this powder, but that's what we're going in with. And a Morphe brush, I have it listed down below. And now I'm using MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in medium tan just to apply and set powder all over my face, mostly in the places where we did not put that concealer. And now I'm going back into that same 35B palette with that green shade we used in our crease, and I'm just going to add that to the bottom of my lash line. Once we do that, I'm going to go back to the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to take that same shade that we use as our transition color, and I'm just going to blend out the edges of that green once we do that. Now I'm taking this Maccosmetics eyeliner. It's in the shade Bountiful Brown, I believe. And I'm just going to be applying that in my waterline. It's like a medium brown. I really like it. And now I'm going in with Give Me Sun Bronzer by MAC. This is my favorite bronzer of all time, along with the Park Avenue Princess. But I would say this one is my all-time favorite bronzer. And I'm just going to be bronzing all over my face to give me some color. And just a little bit of contouring my nose. You guys know I'm not really into contouring, but contouring my nose, but I just did a little. And just blending that out with a Realtechniques dual fiber brush. And I went off camera and did my lashes and my wing liner. I used the Tarte Tartiest gel liner, and now I'm just adding some, I think it's Doucce Boombastic mascara. The lashes that I used were from eBay, and they are really good actually. They come in a pack of 5. Now I'm taking Melon Wine by Wetnwild to apply to my cheeks. And for highlight, I'm going to be using the Citycolors Highlight Trio and applying that as my highlighter. Then I'm going to take the same little palette and just give myself an inner corner pop. And then I'm going to set all my makeup, and before it dries, I'm going to go back and I'm going to apply some highlighter because you guys know that it does intensify it more. Now I'm going to go in with MAC Cosmetics in the shade Strip Down. It's a lip liner. And then I'm going to go in with Colourpop in the shade Limbo. Once we apply that, we are all done with this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. Ooh, ooh, ooh.